YouTube family? Here we are, Troy, Illinois, just chilling, and I'm gonna show you guys what we're working with. So, we are now in a 48-foot flatbed, shorter, easier to maneuver. This is our load. We strapped and tarped this load in about 45 minutes, which is not too bad considering. It's a lot of load. So we got some aluminum channels, a couple boxes, nothing major. Not too bad of a tarp job, but the aluminum doesn't have to be tarped. That's fine, but the boxes, since it has two boxes, it requires tarps. So we got it tarped. It's not going anywhere. We're good. Hello, Mr. Bond. I want you to subscribe. No, in all seriousness though, we're gonna call it a night and go Betty bye. And we're going to check back in with you tomorrow before we leave, get on the road. So the plan is we are going to take this load and we have to drop it on Monday. So I'll fill you guys in along the way as to what the plan is and how things might change. But for now, good night, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow morning. What's up, YouTube fam? We're here in Bevier, Missouri, headed towards headed west, and I want to do a quick video showing you guys some gadgets and things that I have that make things in the truck a little easier. So go into this Love's. We're gonna go in here at this Love's, take a 30, dirty 30, and we're gonna show you some cool stuff. All right, so first and foremost, you're gonna want a good headset. Now, some people would logically go to the most expensive one, the B550. I've had this one. It's very good quality as far as sound quality goes. It's got a big ear cup, which is good because I have a big ear. But the thing is fragile. It will break. Mine broke on me 3 times. The 450 XT is the way to go. It's smaller, so it's a little more solid. It has good sound quality, good volume. This is the newer one. So all the newer ones have those shiny edges like that, like the 550. So the older ones look kind of like that. They're more just kind of flat. These have USB-C charging, which is really good. People who have Android can use the same charger, and that's great. See, that's the old one, the Mossy Oak Terra Edition. So you want to have a good headset because you're gonna need it. Another really useful thing is getting a tumbler or thermos, something like that, something to keep your drinks in, because
attention customers,
and you want to keep your drinks cold. Carrying your drinks and something like this, it won't keep them cold, and it'll just get all this melted icy sweat in your cup holder. So definitely a tumbler. 2 pairs of gloves. You're gonna want 1 cloth gloves, 1 set, and this is gonna be for working. It's a little easier to get around in these, so you're gonna use this to bring up and down landing gear, to pull 5th wheel release levers and all that good stuff. Definitely a good set of gloves. They're a little expensive, but you'll trust me, they're worth it. Plus, since you're not gonna get them too dirty, they're also gonna be good for cold weather. Your second set of gloves, you're gonna want something with smooth leather like this, because smooth leather is these are gonna be your fueling gloves. You're gonna use these when you fuel, and you're gonna get all kinds of grime and stuff in them, and the leather won't let that grime and that diesel penetrate it as well, and that'll keep your hands cleaner and won't make your hands smell like diesel. They'll run out eventually. They'll get permeated with diesel and road grime, and then you can just get another pair. But you definitely want 2 pairs of gloves. You might want to get some of these with this rubberized coating on it. I don't recommend them because they're not warm, and your hands will still smell like diesel. Rubber, I mean, not the rubberized coating. Leather's the way to go. I can't tell you how important it is to charge your phone, so I'm not going to tell you about phone chargers. Have a good phone charger, a good quality car charger, preferably something that has higher amperage. Anything, a 2.4 amp is a normal charger. If you can get something with 5 amp or 3 amp, see this here is a wall charger, but it's 4.8 amp. That'll charge your phones faster or your devices faster, which is good. I typically recommend Scotia, however you pronounce that. That's a great one to have, and you can use any charging wire with it. I have one with 2 ports. You have some with 3, like there at the bottom. You have some with 4. It just depends on you. An absolute must-have is some kind of magnetic accessory, something that goes on the dashboard like this, or on the windshield. One of these, anything that grips. Now, if you're in a Freightliner, this is going to be a little more complicated because Freightliners have a really weird dash design. You want to get something that has some gel type material on it, because that gel material will actually grip the dash, and some of these don't. Like for example, this Tough, whatever it is, this Tough Grip, it has a regular suction cup. You can't get that to stick on the dashboard of a Freightliner Cascadia. Don't ask me why. Even some of these other ones with the sticky gel on them won't stick very well. It's gonna be luck of the draw, so don't go too expensive. If it works, that's awesome, and if it doesn't, you can get something else. But definitely a good magnet. And I'll show you guys the one that I have because I don't see it here. Lastly, this is more of a luxury item. If you can afford a decent set of audio headphones, this is gonna help you, especially when you're asleep, because you're gonna be sleeping in a moving truck once you go TNT, and there's road noise and such, you know. So if you can actually use some of these to go to sleep, that'd be really great. Also, but keep in mind, this Blue Parrot stereo headset here, it looks really cool, and it's a stereo. It's actually a Bluetooth headset, but some states don't let you have a stereo headset that covers both ears. That's why most Blue Parrots only have one earpiece. So keep that in mind. But something like this for when you sleep, it helps out a lot. Now, you might not be able to get something like this, maybe not yet, but it's good to have. If you don't already have one, a nice little backpack like this would help a lot. If you can't get a backpack, or you don't want a backpack, even something tiny like this will help. Just so you can put all your daily use items, toothpaste, toothbrush, if you use baby wipes, stuff like that, in a bag that you can just grab and go when you stop to take a 30, or you're just going in to use the facilities. A shaving kit, something like that. But I prefer packs, and this one is specifically Love's. All of the shower stuff that they sell at Love's is expensive, but it's really good. I typically recommend the thick body wash. It's a really thick bottle and it's rugged, so you can throw it in a bag and it lasts. It won't open up and shed body wash all over, and it smells delicious. All these smell great. The Bloody Knuckles lotion is really good. It's really great, and basically anything like that, it's great. So that's about it. That's all I got for you guys. It's really not rocket science, but definitely the things that I would mostly recommend is a good magnet mount that actually sticks to the dashboard of the truck you're driving, because that's going to be a lifesaver. Also, if you don't have it already, download the Truckers Path app and subscribe to it. It's $10 a month, but it helps you have an additional GPS. The Qualcomm in the Prime trucks is great, but it doesn't always tell you the best directions, especially on interchanges. The Truckers Path app will tell you what lane you should be in, and sometimes it conflicts a bit with the Qualcomm, but it's good to have 2 GPSs running, or 3, depending on your budget and how many screens you want to have going at the same time. But the Truckers Path app, and go ahead and download every single rewards app for every single truck stop you can think of. Pilot Flying J, Love's, Road Ranger, and TA Petro. they all have their own rewards app. Loves and Pilot Flying J can actually let you pre-program your card so that you can prepay for fuel before you actually get out and fuel, so you don't have to be out in the cold swiping your card. That's about all I have for you guys right now. I'll check in with you guys later. So the last thing I have for you guys is one of these little magnet holders. See, it has the gel type deal. The shiny suction cup is what makes it stick to this weird dash. So you can just set your phone on it. This one is having trouble sticking. That's my other one right there. It's got a little arm on it, so it extends out up to 8 inches. That's what she said. Haha. Those magnet mounts are a must-have because you can usually just set them up and pretty much forget about them. If you move them around a lot, they will eventually fall. So try not to move them around too much. Get a few. They're not that expensive. See, it just fell. Get a few of them. They're not that expensive. And just set them wherever you need them. I would get 3 if you're on a trainer's truck. 1 for here, the passenger seat. 1 to have over there near the driver's seat. Then 1 to have in the back in the sleeper. But that's just me. It depends on you. It depends on what your trainer lets you have or not have. So, that being said, beautiful view. Got Victor driving, concentrating. But we're just headed towards Salt Lake, getting it done. I'll check you guys out later. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch the next video.